Hello everyone, it's Rita here, and I'm going to try to keep you guys in screen. For some reason, this part of my last couple of videos was sort of cut off. So when I'm working up here, then we don't get full vision of what I'm doing. So hopefully this will work out a little better. So today I'm hoping to at least finish up this prayer journal. I have the elements that we've made, the ephemera, and I'm not sure, how much of it, if I'm going to need more than what I've already got. So let me just wipe this off with I had ink everywhere, glue. I noticed a lot of people use the black mat, and I kind of think the reason for that is because, you don't see any ink stains on it or that kind of thing, which I didn't even think about until I saw Gail making coffee dye something, and she had spilt it, and then when she was wiping it up, it looked like all coffee, but then I'm thinking maybe it was a lot of ink, that's on her mat, but it doesn't show that there's all that ink on there. Anyway, so this is pretty much done the front. Oh, and I put the corners on. Okay, and so this is the first page in the front, and I found this cute little book page, and I just folded it. It says Little Prayers and Graces, and I thought that was kind of cute to put right there. And then I've got this tag in here, and I backed it, sewed around it, put a tag on it. This is a little bit grungy. It's one of those ones that I coffee dye, but it got really really strong dye. But I wanted to put this lace across here. I think this is pretty. I should have had my fabric tack ready to go. Just take a second. So I hope everybody's doing well. The weather's been gorgeous here, and come on. It's been good here. Everything's been good. So I hope everything's been good for you guys. I'm feeling better, I think. I had low blood sugar. I think I might have mentioned that. And vitamin D deficiency. So I actually was at the doctor's yesterday, and I have to stay on the vitamin D 50,000 milligrams twice a week for 4 months. And so ladies, get out there and get your sunshine. She says you only need 10 minutes a day. Well, I feel like I am out in the sun more than that, but maybe I'm not. I sit here at this desk working and playing and having a good time, but your body's maybe suffering a little from it. So yeah, but that's a little extra on the end. I might trim that off later. There. Okay, so let's see. I don't remember how many pages I have. I think 20. So let's go. Let's see. I think I have like pieces of ephemera. I have 1, 2, 3, I would say 4, larger ones. So let's do 5. Let's go 5 and see where we are. I don't know. We have this one here too, so that counts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts us there, which we don't need one there. Okay. That's journaling space. Okay, so let's see. That is the same paper. This needs to go in a pocket, so we need a pocket. I wasn't thinking, oh yeah. Okay, so here is a bunch of the stuff that I accumulated for this journal. So let me see if I can find something we can use for a pocket. This is going to be very thick. maybe I should just clip it on. Yeah, it's gonna, unless I do it. Okay, let me think about this for a second, because I need I need one of those pockets that have the edges on it. You know what I'm talking about? That gives it more space. Let's see if we can't make one. I don't have any over here. Oh, why is it the first thing I want to do? I can't. All right, I'm going to hold off on that one. Let's just, this is kind of cute for a pocket. Anyway, I like that. That could be a journal card. Or should I use something smaller for a pocket? Maybe. Because I could, that would make a good journal card too. Let me just make a little pocket here. And then I will come back and fill these with tags, because unless I have tags are ready to go, but you guys don't need to sit here and watch me do tags. Basically just sewing them, and I don't decorate tags too much because they have to go in and out of the pockets, and I feel like if they're decorative enough on front, then we don't need to do that. Okay. And then I'm also going back and putting some laces on the edge. So hard sometimes to get things straight. Oh, and this little tip here. Oops. I found the packaging. Just in case you wanted to know. It's Deco Art, and you can't see this. It was $4.99 at Hobby Lobby. It's called Ultra Fine Writer Tip. But it looks like this, and I can't remember what department it's in exactly. But the numbers up here are 218031. You might tell them that at Hobby Lobby, and they can direct you. I feel like it's over where the paint is instead of where the glue is, but you know, I'm in there and I'm always walking around. I don't know where things are. Okay, so we're gonna call this, what is that? Hold on. It just kind of looks crooked to me, and I don't think I can move it. Nope. All right. So let's see what else, ephemera. We have this one here. Now this one I put a little, sewed around this, put a little tie there. Oh, I was going to show you too. This is a tab. I didn't have any more tabs that I liked with this journal. So what I did was I had this piece from another, actually it's My Porch Prints. It goes to the bottom of a tag and looks like a guest check. So I folded it in half, and then I had clipped, I have this that I folded in half, and then I took my little, hold on, my little 1/2" dot circle, and I just, let me do it on this side. Hold on, I need to, actually I did it this way. I went in about where I want, how wide I want it to be, you know, from here to there. That was the first one I cut. So then, whoops, like that. And then I just cut down the center of the circle, and that gives me a little tab, which I thought, you know, it looks a little different than some of the other tabs, but I don't see why that's not a usable type thing. So it was, again, I just folded a piece in half. Let me see. I can always just make another one. Because I thought this was kind of cool. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I did it again. I'm just going to cut this away because I don't want that in there. Okay, so I took this and folded it in half. You know, any of your leftover cardstock printed. Okay, and then I took this little guy, and I actually just went in from one end and punched it. And then you can decide how long you want it to be and go in, and let's just not make it too big. And kind of line it up again to, actually there's a line here and a line here, and that's what I used for the punching part. And then I just took and cut right down the center of the circles, and that gives me the tab. And they're pretty even Steven. All right, so there's that. So I hope you are able to use that, because sometimes you just don't get tabs in every kit. That one probably could have gone in just a little more. You don't always get tabs in every kit. I'm just gonna see if I can't go down a little more. Yeah, that was easy to fix. This way you can, you know, print out your paper. I've done this before where I would just fold it in half, and then I would just take and trace around this, around one of the other tabs that came with the kit. And I would just go like this, and like that, and that way. So you get the same thing. But the punch is just kind of handy to do that. Alrighty, so that's my little trick for the day, I guess you'd say. Okay, so that goes back in there. That's all sewed. Then I have this envelope. Oh, I was grabbing the back of the envelope. And then we have this pocket that we made, this journal card tag that we made. And I'm not going to put anything in front of this. There's a pocket here, which this sits in. So if they want to add anything else, they can. Then on the back here, I just simply tied a bow into this one. And this was a book page, and I did it upside down, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. All right, so that's that. We got the little tickets in there, and that goes across that way. So let's figure out where to put this. That sets on there pretty good. Let's see. All right, let's put this in, and then we'll go to the back of the book. And I never know how many pages to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9. All right, we'll just do this, and then maybe we'll go 9 pages from the other side. All right, I'm not going to leave this open because it's very flimsy here. But I'm going to use fabric tack because it's a pretty heavy pocket. So we want it to glue down nice. This was fun to make at this paper bag. I need to sit down and put all these little things, whoops, that I make, a little heavy, all these little things I make in one of those idea journal things, idea book, because I just can't remember all the things I make. Plus I can't, and I don't know how I made them sometimes, you know, but all right, I'm just gonna close this down because I think maybe just pushing down on it, that side would be good. I hope that's not too lumpy for journal writing. Sometimes it's hard to think about all those things when you're doing a journal. Okay, so, oops, the glue got stuck. Put that lace on there. This one, I think I did this on camera. I'm not sure. But anyway, I just took one of those vellum pieces that I cut out and printed on vellum. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay. Well, I've already done this one. On this one, I just put a sunflower on here, the vellum sunflower that I had cut out, and then a journal card here, stitched around, and then a journal card in the very back. All right, so let's go a couple pages and see what we can put there. How about this guy? Oh, this is our flip. So I want to put this on this like that, because I want it to kind of be on a sturdier page. So I put it this way, and that will be over there. See, if it's on a journal page, then you can flip it open and journal on this page. It just, I don't know. This was not what I wanted as far as colors. I wanted more of a minty green, but I think it needs to go here. All right, I'm going to ink around this, so when I put it on the page, it will be on the other side, it'll be inked. I may cover it. I'll just do this just in case it shows. All right, so I'm going to slide that right onto there. Come around this way. And this will be on that side. Okay. And I'm going to use Fabric Check for that. It's almost empty. I've got to fill this. Make sure I've only got one page. Fold it over so you give it enough room to lay down straight. I need tie up there on that card. I need 2 ties, so I'll have to do that. Let me just grab a tie here. I wrap my little ribbon around a clothespin to see if I could, and this pin sits right down on the box inside my drawer, so it keeps it nice and organized somewhat. I love this yellow, how it turned out once I coffee dyed it. Okay. Then I'll put one on this side. I'm just going to use the same thing. I don't think I want to make it as tall, though. I'm going to cut that one down a little bit. So I appreciate everybody watching videos. It seems like I have more subscribers, which is good. I hope they, stick around and keep watching. I know I subscribe to channels, and then I can't find them again. And it's really hard because I have so many. And I was going through those the other day, trying to delete the ones I don't watch anymore, like the quilting ones I don't watch too much anymore. Okay, so I have another little pocket like this. Let's see. This one here, I want it to go in a pocket. I just don't want to hide it. Whoops. You know what I mean? I just want it to be pretty. This thing is so heavy already. I don't know. Oh, that is so pretty there, though. Let's see. Let's see. This side is very heavy. This side is not so heavy. Maybe I should try it on this side. I think that's pretty there. And I'll put these over here because I like these. These I will save for somewhere else. Okay, so that's that. I kind of counted that as a piece of ephemera because it was fun to make and it was, you know, special. Okay. Let's see. Hold on one second. I'm going to see. Okay, so we have one. I'm going to call this piece 1. This is a belly band. I'll call that 2 pieces of ephemera. 3. 4. So we have 4 on that side. 1, 2. I did this the other day. 3, 4. Okay. So one is going to have, oh, then we could count this maybe. Okay, so need one more in this side and one more in the front side. I wish I had a corner pocket. I thought I had corner pockets, but I guess I don't. Let's see. That's so bright. The design. I love those wallpapers, but you know, they're very... I was looking for something that had cardstock that I could rip. Let's see. Let's see, I don't know if I want to put it on a journaling page. But I don't want to cover that pocket. I mean, that design. That'd be kind of pretty because it would, okay, so what I'm going to do here, I didn't set my timer, but I think I have a little bit of time. Oh, let's see, let's go this way. So I'm just going to go like that, and that. Bring this one from this back. And this one. So what this does is leaves your pockets with a little bit of room in them. Okey-dokey. And then I'm just going to rip this out a little bit. Give us a little more space. Now let me see how that's going to fit. Oh, it's still very thick. All right, that. All right, I guess I'm going to paper clip this in. All right, so let's just do this. And I have, let's see, this bird here. Oh, it's going the wrong direction, so I got to put it on a different side. I guess it doesn't matter since it's going to be paper clipped. Oh, it's too bad I can't go that way. It'll be upside down. You have to think of everything in advance, don't you? Because it's still almost too thick for the paper clip. Oh, darn. Okay, hold on. Let me find something else. I think it would probably be better if we just hook it up to a page like that. We'll just leave this hang out. Yeah, maybe that's not something I'm going to do again. All right. Well, that'll work. I could do it open like that. It would be a little thinner in the book. Let's do that. All right, so now we need this one up here. And let's see where I want to put this. This one I was thinking of putting a journal card in behind it, like that. This is coming out this way. Okay, so let's see, that's I was thinking that on there because it looks pretty on that one. Even though that's kind of a journal spot. This is kind of a nice heavy. You know, it's kind of nice to have a little cardstock type stuff in because sometimes you need a little heavier weight. I like that. I like that. And she can journal up there, and I'll put a tag in there. There's plenty of journal space. I love writing on my little tags. When I got my journal from Lisa Perez Creations. You know, there's all kinds of little tags in there, and I can pull them out, journal. Like I said, I don't journal every day, and I don't journal everything. Only things that happen that are important to write. Like maybe when I talk to the doctor and what the doctor said, or when I had my eye surgery, when my brother won $40,000 lottery ticket. I wish I had won that. That would have been nice. I would have bought all kinds of crafting things. I would have bought a whole new studio of craft tables and shelves and storage. That's what I would have spent my money on. How would you guys spend your money if you won that? And my brother, I don't think he even knows what he's going to do yet. All right, so that's down. This is the cutest one. I love this. I love it. I don't know if it's just that it's so grungy looking. Really kind of getting into the grungy look. All right, let me put the lid on this and let's go from there. So now it's getting pretty puffy. All right, so I'm not gonna do the lace today on the sides. I'll just do that in my own time, but we do have a lot of ephemera that I could still use in this. And I do want to use this vintage postcard in it. I don't know if I like it against that. I kind of like this now that I tore it. It just looks fun. Looks different. I don't think I need to decorate it either. It's already kind of decorated. So let's just put that there. And let me see if I can put it on with this. And I'll see what journal tags I have. Journal cards. And my son called this morning. He was on his way to work, and he's in California. And they are coming out for, hopefully, he'll be here in time for the 4th of July. But they're wanting to do some sightseeing, the Grand Canyon and all that stuff. Painted Desert, Petrified Forest, all kinds of things to see. Cross country in your own country. There's just tons of it. This one kind of looks good because it's the same color range. I can go back and sew on the backs of these. Just going to set them in the book, and then I just open page by page and see what I have not sewn in. And I got my sewing machine back yesterday too. Just busy, just getting all kinds of stuff going. Now it's too big. All right. I was thinking if I have this envelope. Maybe I'll just stick that. I just made this little envelope with this tag inside. I'm gonna do that. That'll kind of stuff that pocket a little more. All right. Let's see now. This can be journaled on. This, usually I cover a lot of the music paper. Let's see, that's for journaling, that's for journaling. This is journal. This can journal under there. Journal in that. This page, not so much. Put that there. That little that fits there. Let's see. The pocket's kind of deep, but I don't think I have any tall journal cards. I mean tall tags left. Where did I did have one. As much as I don't like that, I kind of like that butterfly there. Yep, I kind of like it. All right, I'm going to put that there. Kind of hard to cover that. The only thing I could do is glue coffee dyed paper, cut around it again. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm going to run out of time. Always running out of time. But I wanted to finish this off today. I have a new project, so at the end, maybe I'll have a couple minutes here for my next project. And I thought maybe you might want to follow along. There's other journal makers that are doing the same thing, and I'll let you know which ones they are. All right, I'll do that later, so we can just keep moving along. I'll put that in there, it's not dry yet. And then I'll get something to put in here. Maybe that. Okay, this I'm going to glue onto here. And I'm not going to leave it open. This is from My Porch Prints. And I like this little tag in there, and I might find maybe a couple more little, let's see what I can find, because I have so much of this little bits of ephemera. Maybe this little darker green in there. Okay, yeah, I thought I'd go back and find, you know, smaller ephemera. Oh, I know what where was that? Oh, I was thinking about just adding, oh, that's going to have that butterfly. I don't know that I want to add a butterfly then. I was just thinking something a little decorative down there. Just a little something. Okay. That's good, that's good. Journal. Good there. Pocket here. Just put about anything in it. Pretty. I kind of like that in there. This one is like a French. It's not a from this kit. That green looks good. And this journal card, I've just put a backing on that. That's that sunflower Hermarita. That needed to go in there. Okay, so those I'll come back to and sew. I do like, oh, that's too much. I don't know if you can write on this tissue very well. I already covered this side of it. Do you want another pocket there? I do like this picture. All right, let me do this. I really did like Lisa's journal too. I mean, she has some cute ideas. Like, she will just put like a little pocket right there, and I think maybe I'll do that right there. A little one going sideways, and then put a little thing in there. A little inspiration from her journal. I mean, there's other neat things in there, but it's kind of the thing I remember, that things were set askew in a way. Okay. And I will come back and find something to put in that. So let me... Okay, so that's cute. That might be too small to put down there, but oops. I'll have to find something that will fit. I think it's the glue's not totally dry either. Oh, I wanted to put this down the side of some pages too. Just trying to find something that would kind of fit right there. That, you know, would not go all the way down. These are kind of things I took out because I thought I'd be able to get rid of them, but stick that in there for now. Oh, and then this one needs a journal card. It's also, you know, journaling space if you needed it. I'm gonna have to come back and okay, journaling spot. This one I could put something there. I've got this little pocket. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop, I think. All right, well, let me leave that there. I think you can get the gist of this. I will do a flip through. It's not for sale because it's already sold. The tag's really long. And yeah, it's getting nice and puffy now. And then I'll put Sorry Silk here on the side. Yeah, I'm liking it. That was neat. It's all neat. I love it. And then once I get lace and things on the sides here too, that'll really add. All right, so let me stack this up. Okay, so the one I'm going to do next is a junk mail. And it was done on two different, one is Izzy's Craft Creation, I think is the name of her, but I will put them all down. I will put the two that I watched down in my description on when I start it, probably the next tomorrow. And so then the other one is Tattered Treasures. Tanya on Tattered Treasures. She's also doing it. So I don't know if you've ever seen those. There's two of them that are doing it, and the original one is Izzy's. So if, you know, she did hers in junk mail, and so did Tanya at Tattered Treasures, but they are totally different in that one is more, it's junky, but it's not as vintage, where Tatty Treasure did hers more vintage looking. And I want to do mine more vintage, but I think it's going to be in between one and the other. But let me show you what I found so far. And I don't know about another actual journal, what I want to do, but if I do come up with some idea on the journal that I want to make, maybe I'll do this, you know, one day and work on the other journal another day. But anyway, so basically, okay, let me move this. Oh, I should have brought the, because I'm thinking if you want to follow along with me, you can get some of these items together. So what I did was I pulled out, these aren't even dry yet. I coffee dyed them, but you can't put them in the oven. And I put them outside and they didn't even dry outside. I don't know if I just had them too wet. They'll be dry by the time I work on it. So basically, I would say you need 8 pages. So you need 8 envelopes. Or you can also, so I've been coffee dyeing these, and you need some large and some smalls. Like this one's nice. It's got a great big window in it. This one. So I will go through, I like this, but it's just got so much stuff stuck to it that, yeah, I don't even think I'm going to use that. I'm going to trash it because I'm pretty sure that's not going to work. Okay, this one. Here's another plain one. You can also use your plain envelopes if you want. I mean, you don't have to have a center. I'm also thinking of just putting like this paper bag in there. This is recycled. This is from a restaurant where the silver goes in. This here is a vintage envelope that I have. It's kind of torn up over here, so I'm going to see if I can't back it somehow before I use it, but it's got a cool stamp on it. Then the back is kind of cool. This way you get to see the front and the back. And depending on what, how you want yours to look. Then I have this paper bag, which I'm thinking it might be I need a cover, okay? So I'm thinking maybe this would be good for the cover. And what they used was some packaging from like Amazon, but their packaging is all like craft paper looking color. Our Amazons come in the white, you know, zip envelopes, those cardboard envelopes. They're white. They're not this color. They get kind of like this color. So then, and that's what they made a cover with. That's another envelope here. And then, so I'm going to probably, and inside these, once we fold them, I don't want to start it yet, but typically I just want to give you an idea. You're going to fold them up like this, and we're going to sew a signature, you know, them into a signature. So here is a pocket and a pocket. We'll decorate this, and then in the pockets are going to be journal cards. Or tags, I guess. You could put tags. So what I did was I just coffee dyed the heavier weight cardstock that you get at Hobby Lobby and see if that works. I wished I could find, you could use cereal boxes and that kind of thing, but the color of the cereal box is sort of gray inside, and that's what I don't like. So this one, at least I have a neutral color that I like. I also thought, oh, let me think of do these. I also thought I could use this, not the file folder, but this green part that comes, because I could cut this to make a nice sturdy cover. And I could probably use these for journal cards, right? But I have this green and sort of a brown one. I have other ones too. Oh, look at that. Maybe I'll use that. I should cut these. Well, you have to kind of measure each journal card as you go, because you don't know. Some envelopes are going to be folded. Let's see, let's say this one is going to be folded so that you can, this one actually, well, see, you're going to want to fold it over so it has the same size border on each side. So that makes this side smaller. See what I'm saying? And everything is going to be kind of off center. It's going to be fun. I can't wait. So these might work really well. I'm going to have to dig through my file cabinet. You know, I can always throw some papers away that are filed. I probably don't need them anymore. And so 1 second, I'm going to get the papers that I'm going to use. Sorry about that. I hope it didn't take too long. Maybe if I watch this video. The last couple videos I haven't been watching, and it's just made it so much nicer because I can just download it and have it ready to go, and I don't have to, you know, I get stressed when I see that I'm taking too long to decide what I'm going to make or what I'm going to put on the page. When you go to Izzy's, she's just like me. I mean, she's constantly, it'll be fun for you to watch her. So anyway, this is Pink Monarch prints. It's called Flea Market, okay? So she has like four different kits. Right now, she has a 30%, if you go in and you sign up on her page, on Etsy, sign up, and then you get 30% off. So I got like 4 kits, and they were all 30% off, and none of the kits were more than $1.79. Well, they were $1.79, I think, and $2 something. So these are just collage paper. Now, the other thing is, I hope I'm not going too long, because the other thing is they printed their collage paper on newsprint, and I guess you can get it online at Amazon. I looked at it, but I'm like, I don't know that I would ever use 500 sheets of newsprint. But it's not very expensive, really. It's like $6 maybe, or $10. So what I did was I had a magazine, those little sketchbooks you get at the Dollar Tree, and I printed it on there. Now this paper is pretty flimsy and fine, and the reason they use that other paper is because otherwise this will get really, really thick once you adding all the collaging and that kind of thing. So if you have some of that kids paper, you do have to cut it down. I cut it down to the 8.5 inch wide, but this part's longer. See how it's got the white? I didn't trim this. I mean, I just threw it in my printer and it printed all out like that. Okay, so these were all the kit pages, and this might have been, they're all Pink Monarch. This might have been a different kit, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I was just playing around on her website, and these are cool because what you do is you just rip out the little sections that you want. So they're not really pages. I like that idea. Okay, like 3 different colors. Then these are the pages that come with that kit, or it may be a separate kit, I'm not sure. But I love this green color. I want to do it in somewhat a botanical way. So these are, look at those butterflies with the green on it. It looks like that'll be fun to do. So anyway, I printed all of these things on that soft kid paper. Whoops. And I have some other ones too, I'll show you later, but the other ones I have not cut out yet. So then I bought the labels. some of the labels that, you know, that will go in there. I think this might have been, I don't know if this is still the flea market one or another one, but she's got so many great vintage things on there. And that's, and she's on my link tree. So, you know, if you want to find her, you can go there. And then I thought I would use botanical flowers. So these were ones that these are my porch prints. She has a whole bunch on that page. I just have this one extra page that I cut out last night. Yeah, so I mean, obviously some of these are going to be too big, but so these may be going on the pages, okay? Or the journal cards. So that's what I'm planning next. I just got to get these to dry, but see what I'm saying? Mine didn't come out very dark because they're white envelopes. So they're not as grungy as I would like, but I think when I collage over them, they'll look better. But the whole idea of it is fun. But I've been saving these, you know, envelopes, and it's time to use them. But if you don't have junk mail envelopes, just use, you know, the regular number 10 envelope. Maybe some smaller ones that you have, or just cards, like these kind of envelopes. I mean, this would make a cute little smaller space, and I'm sure you have bigger cards. This one is just a plain, like a thank you card. I mean, something like that could be used. It's up to you. And besides that, oh, here's a biggie. I didn't copy dye that. Oh, I have one. Okay. It doesn't have as much wording. What was I doing here? I was doing something. Oh, that's a cute botanical. Where'd I get that one? Yeah, I have plenty. State Farm sends me these every month. They want me to pay online, but no, I want the envelope. So anyway, so that's it for today. And thank you for joining me. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. And well, not evening. It's noon time for me, but for you, it's, I don't know what time you watch the videos. So I will see you soon. Okay. Have fun. Pick up your stuff. Let's do it together. Okay. Thanks. Bye.